What is going on? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Blunderbuss79 over here at Established in 8-Bit. And what we have here for you is a rare treat. Jean Grey, Tier 2, Level 70, Gears 25, not Tier 3, and still able to put the work in. As long as the odds are fair, the cards are somewhat similar, he can get away with a lot. Seen here. This is a Tier 4 Incredible Hulk, and she absolutely decimates him. She did get clapped once, but just saying. I mean, man, that is some rich stuff. I know we've seen the videos of the Tier 4 Jean Greys, the Tier 3 Jean Greys out in the wild, punching up on Tier 4 content, Tier 4 characters, like Carnage and the like. But this is something different. And I don't have 25% Pierce or 100% HP on my cards or anything like that, which is why I said for the testing that I was able to do, as long as the odds were fair, the attack wasn't too far out of whack, the Pierce wasn't too far out of whack, and even the HP, she's able to get these kills. I'm rocking around 11% HP from my cards, and here you can see this is the deck of the guy I was fighting. 60% max HP, which is 2% more than what I have. A decent amount of attack from where I'm coming from, because I'm rocking about 50% attack. I have about 4 to 5 more Pierce on my cards than he does, but the HP is a nominal thing, and it's really hard to find those matchups where the cards are this way. So finding this stuff, and these are my cards right here, 11% Pierce, 58% all attack, 24% physical, 20% energy with 52% HP. I do have the HP proc, and he did have the physical attack proc, but we ran these tests over and over again in friendly matches to try and see if we could find, something. And she didn't win every single fight, but she won enough where it's clear that her power is just beyond broken. And also raised the question in myself, like, if they were gonna make Jean Grey this powerful, then what reason was there to nerf Hulk? Like, seriously. He's decimating Tier 3 Thanos, Tier 4 Hulk. The only characters that I've had real problems with, I even got an Adam Warlock later on in the video. The only characters I wasn't able to test her against a Carnage, just wasn't running across any. But the only characters I was having any sort of problems with was Gore, and of course other Jean Greys. When I was testing this, it wasn't a whole lot of them, at least as far as I could compare to out there. So yeah, I mean, this is Thanos right here with I believe a Mighty Authority, and she absolutely claps him. Is this one where she gets clapped? I do forget, but yeah. She revives, time freezes Hulk, hits him with the 5th, then hits him with the 2nd skill with the iframe ignore, and does him in, man. It's a really strong kit. That 60% pierce reduction is bonkers. You see he has a regular CTP on him, and then Thanos has just an obelisk with guard break immunity, crit damage, and invincibility. And Hulk had a regular CTP of regen. So yeah, he's got 30% max HP on him. And then these are the cards: 83% physical attack, 10% pierce damage, 34% max HP. So he's got a lot more attack than I do, a little less pierce. So still in that kind of range. Yes, I do have a lot more HP when you consider the 20% HP proc, but he's got a lot more attack. So it's about as even as I can make that thing. And still the same thing. And now here we got a Dr. Doom, Gore, and Incredible Hulk build, or Incredible Hulk team. And she's still out there putting in the work, man. I mean, you know, Doom may not necessarily be in the meta anymore as far as PvP characters, but he's still really good. So you do gotta kind of watch that. And this, I believe this Gore had a Mighty Greed on him. And between that and the second skill, Gore's second skill, and being able to cancel out of that, she just stands there and takes the damage and dies to it. Maybe she would have stood a chance if I'd have manually moved her out of the way and cast the third skill. And you were gonna put my man Colossus out here so you can get clapped, and you cast the second and goes right into the fifth. And she's doing this on autoplay, you guys. I'm not playing this manually. I believe the first fight I played manual, and most of this is on autoplay. There she time freezes Hulk again, then gets him out of there with the fifth skill. Slaps Doom over the head. Jumps into the 2 for the R-frame ignoring, does it again, back to back. She just starts spamming that thing like crazy. I mean, it's a tier 2 character. I cannot overstress that. There's no way a tier 2 character should be clapping a tier 4 character. It's just not. You know, you would think something like that would be unfeasible. Jean was one of those characters that, for me, was so toxic. I took her to level 70, Gears 25 a long time ago and just left her there. I despise the character so much for being as toxic as she was in the game. I actually like the character, but I couldn't stand how toxic she was. And, you know, now it's like, okay, I gotta go ahead and build her for the thing. But before I did, I kind of wanted to bring her in and see what she was capable of at tier 2. And it seems like a whole hell of a lot. This is absolutely insane. I mean, she's standing there tanking that. Hits him with the 2. Gets clapped up, but his time frozen, so he has to stand there and take it, and she just gets up and slaps him over the head. Like, and here you see the stats. Yes, he's rocking really, really low HP, but then he has the energy attack proc, the physical attack proc, the all defense proc. I believe he had also the HP proc down there. Although I didn't scroll up, he does have the 44, 24, 43 on the attack, so that's really, really good. He's got a lot more pierce than, or a little bit more pierce than me at 2% more. And the crit rate and crit damage are pretty comparable. He's got about 10% more crit damage than I have. And then he also has some dodge and some all defense to go along with it to boot. So or where my cards are versus the opponent. You know, that was a regular egg on Hulk. Not the best build. I believe the other Hulk was rocking binary power. He was rocking Power of Angry Hulk. But then that Thanos had a mighty CTP of authority. So, I mean, bro. That's the cold thing. Here we got another Thanos, Adam, and Sentry team. I really wanted to see how she would cope against a tier 3 native, but I was not able to get down. Well, I was able to get down to Sentry, but we wound up trading here in the end, and she winds up getting clapped up. But she was able to take out Adam Warlock. So I wish I'd have thought to run this fight again, but I didn't. And then we had another Thanos and a tier 3 Incredible Hulk. I believe he had a mighty regen on him, and also a CTP of Insight on Colossus. And I believe that Thanos had either an authority or a mighty authority. And she dispatches Thanos fairly easily. Like Thanos and Hulk, she dispatches them no problem. I won't say no problem. Every now and then Thanos will give her a problem, but she's pretty damn good against him. So here we go. She comes out with the 2, jumps right into the 5 once again. And that's basically what she does is 2-5, 2-5. There she winds up getting clapped up. And this is a tier 3 Gene team. With a tier 3 Gene and a tier 3 Incredible Hulk. And I did lose the first couple of fights here. Mainly the Gene. We're gonna try to run around right here and buy time and see if we can get a decent switch where I'm not walking into getting clapped up. And here she gets the ups on him and claps him up, but then the 2 and the 5 are on cooldown. She actually gets caught up in the other Gene's 5th skill and gets clapped. Then she's able to get up, hit the 2, hit the 5, and clap a tier 3 Jean Grey at tier 2. Yeah. And then of course they trade and she dies again. So yeah, really, really powerful stuff, man. And then this last fight, we're gonna run this on manual. Mighty Egg pops for Colossus, but he gets clapped up. Oh no, this isn't the last fight. Okay, so she gets clapped and I believe she's able to clap up Thanos with the 5 and then dies immediately to Jean Grey's 5th. So really, really, really strong stuff here. And yeah, this is the one that I ran on manual. So we did a little running around, buy some time, hit the switch, get out of the way, and go to work, cast the 3rd skill, Old School Bonds of Destiny, and jump right into the 5th, the survivability. And hit her with the iframe ignore and jump right back into the 5th, clap her up. So you see, on manual, you can actually even get a kill on a tier 3 Jean Grey. I mean, it's absolutely bonkers. You do have to play carefully. You see me sitting there trying to spam that 2nd skill and get out of the way. And then 5th skill, go ahead and end it. And cast that 3rd for the survivability, and then right into the iframe, ignore, and murderize Hulk. Just to take a look at the build for her, she's rocking 28,000 energy attack, 48,000 HP. She doesn't have any Odins on her. Type 2 enhancement. She's rocking a Power of Angry Hulk, and I recently upgraded this after the fact. I believe it was stage 7. We upgraded it to stage 9 Power of Angry Hulk set. She does not have her artifact in the obelisk. 25% max HP, 35% fire damage, 140 prop. That is what we were rocking in the video. We didn't even have the uniform upgrade going at the time. So yeah, and the stats were actually a little bit higher. She was rocking closer to 190% crit damage with a little bit less crit rate, but all of the stats are still pretty nominal to what they were when the video was made, especially custom gear. So yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.